All right, so we have Evan.
Hi, Evan.
Hello.
The second person to be voted off and become a juror.
Number 10.
Yeah.
10th place.
10th place, person number 10 to be voted off.
I hit the top 10.
Yeah.
You did.
All right. So starting off, tell us your story. What was your best move?
So I was born in Parma, Ohio, on September 22nd, 1999.
Okay, can we skip
Yeah.
to current day?
Survivor. Your story from Survivor. What was your best move in Survivor? Season 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Sorry, the joke was funny, and then I couldn't focus because of Butter Dog.
It's okay.
We'll keep him there a little bit, but it's fine. My best play was 100% choosing to get out of the game. Because that, I think, made people think that my presence is just gone now. And I think I took a lot of steps in making sure that that absolutely wasn't the case.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I'm not sure if this really applies for you, but your fatal flaw, what was it?
My hubris.
Your hubris.
That checks out.
My fatal flaw was definitely the tribal before the one I got out on. Assuming that the people that we were talking to would work with us. Like, realistically, we could have had a plan that would anticipate at least one person betraying us, even two, but I didn't think that many layers ahead. So, if that didn't happen, we'd be in a very different game right now.
Definitely. All right. What were your plans for the season since the beginning?
Cause as much chaos as possible, and then purposely leave.
You did that.
I did do that.
Well, depending on how much chaos as possible is considered. Like,
So
how
with-
much is possible.
I think what I've done at the end has contributed a lot to the chaos.
Definitely.
I think a lot of chaos has been stirred.
So then are you satisfied with your performance then?
I think so.
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely satisfied with my performance because I had my fun. My main goal was cause chaos, have fun, leave, and I've done all three of those things. So.
All right. Do you think that spectating last season helped your game this season? Or
No.
No. Yeah, you had a different plan then.
I mean, it like anticipated my plan of like not wanting to win, but like that didn't really like change much at all. So.
Can you explain why you did what you did? Just in like at the end, just like other than chaos, was there any specific reason why you did anything that you did? Like
I didn't see a world where I would keep going anyway.
Right.
So like I might as well go out on my own terms.
Right.
So.
Well, you could have given your guardian to like Alec, and he could have saved you.
Well, maybe, but like sooner or later there wasn't much I could do.
Wait, you think you'd be?
So I
better
figured
off
I
today?
might as well, like, why waste that guardian idol
Right.
when I can have it be much more useful further down the line
Right.
without my presence there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So what do you think is your opinions on the other castaways?
All of them?
Just any of them, all of them.
Any that you
Whoever
think
you
is
wanna
worth
say.
mentioning?
Let's see. Cassidy's a pretty good player. I'd say Ricky's a pretty good player. I'd say Duncan's a pretty good player. I'd say, who did I say already?
Cassidy, Duncan. No, not a Cassidy. You said Duncan,
Ricky.
Ricky.
Alec.
I said Cassidy, Ricky, and Duncan.
Yeah.
Rachel's a pretty good player.
Rachel.
Abby's a pretty good player. Margaret's a pretty good player. Isabel's a pretty good player. Alec's a pretty good player. And Izzy is a bastard.
Well, I'm glad.
Izzy's a scoundrel, in fact.
Why?
Because I'm mad at them.
Okay. That. For what?
Betraying our alliance. When we very, very graciously and without any ill intent took them in during the tribal swap.
That is a fair reasoning.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. If Final Tribal Council was right now, who would you vote for?
Cassidy.
Okay.
Who do you think will win overall in the season?
My money's on Rachel.
Rachel, interesting.
And if you were to send one more message in any chat, where would it be and what would it be?
I would say, well, I actually have a concrete answer to this, and I will show it to you.
Okay.
Because I had a speech ready for when I was about to be voted out,
Right.
and I forgot.
Oh no.
So if you want to pull the camera up to this.
Wait, zoom it in. Oh.
This was the speech that I was going to give.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
And
one,
what would you send it to? Merge chat?
It would have been in my
Confessional?
in my tribal.
In your tribal. Oh, okay. Cool.
Personally, for my amusement, I remember last season's final tribal council when we talked. You said you were going to make it to the final tribal council and then go out and throw the game and be second.
Yeah, and that was the plan. Didn't work out that way exactly, but I still got most of that part. I still got most of that goal.
You did.
I got
get most
everything
of
except
that.
the specifically being
Just
top
not
10.
second.
Just not second. But like, I still hit top 10, and like, I like top 10.
You
Like-
did make it to the merge.
Like,
You did.
yeah, like
Speaking of
There's,
making it to the merge.
I'd be on people's top 10 Denison Survivor channels
Yeah.
on their YouTube thing for specifically season 2.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of making it to the merge, how are you enjoying hanging out with Liam in Ponderosa?
so I have full intent of making a podcast with Liam where every tribal we interview the next person out, and it'll be a wonderful time. Podcast for ghosts. Subscribe to the channel. It's on Spotify.
So basically, like what we're doing.
Yeah, essentially stealing our gimmick, except we're not getting
Except it's an
paid.
hour long, and we're just fucking
okay.
around the entire time.
An hour
Sounds
long.
So
Interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully the people will watch that.
yeah,
'Cause, you know, hour long fucking. That'll be your
dude,
advertising.
I don't think there's enough of that in the world. So
Well, do you have anything else you wanted to say to the castaways, the spectators, the audience, the production
Yeah.
hosts? Anything to anyone specific or just anything in general?
yeah, here. I would
That's
love.
Thomas's hand.
I forget you can't zoom in.
I
while
would
recording.
absolutely love to show this to Cassidy if I ever get the chance.
Okay, let's see how cool it is. What is it? Interesting.
Yeah,
Nice.
Very
It really
interesting.
You could
says-
show it to her today in Gaming Guild, which
Yeah,
we are at
I
right now.
could do that, but I think it'll be better when she sees this interview one day.
Okay, well,
So
goodbye to future
Yeah.
castaways. And, yeah, not castaways, Cassidy's.
yeah,
And
goodbye.
spectators.
Yes, thank you
I
for
hope
joining
enjoyed-
us.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed Evan.
Enjoy your Saturday.